Coming into Moto 3, it's Joseph Vicari, 4-1, Aidan Steinbrecher, 1-7, Chase Brennan, 5-4, Mini Senior, 1. Final moto on the line, 3,100 points up for grabs.
All right, great stuff going on there. And did just get word from race control. Like we said, safety the top priority. We have reached that point where the powers that be have gotten together and said, due to the heat index, we are going to shorten these next 3 motos at least by 1 lap. So going to cut it down just a bit. Still going to have plenty of time out on track, but due to what the heat index is now, including this race and the following 2 at least, going to be cut down by 1 lap due to that heat index, Wes.
And safety is our first and foremost priority here at MX Sports. When everybody's safe and when you put this together, you need to think about the riders and their safety. And this heat index is no joke. I've been in the Marines and they will put a black flag up. That means you are not on the parade deck. You're not drilling. You're in the squad bay. You're in your hooch. And a lot of times that happens down there. It's happened down a few times. That black flag goes up. That means you're inside that heat index. So if the military sees it and recognizes it, MX Sport recognizes it, and we're going to tone it down 1 lap. And it's for the safety and the well-being of our riders. And much appreciated if everybody understands. And Kevin Windham coming in. And we're going to get back at it. You coming back in?
All right, so
all right, well, here we go.
Going on here. Sight and lap underway. We're going to try to grab a group photo here up in the tower. Show all of our incredible announcers throughout the week. Big shout out to everybody involved here. The last of our riders headed back in. We're going to grab a quick photo here in the booth. We'll be back. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. We took an opportunity to take a very quick photo of all the announcers. It is prestigious for us announcers as well, and we were finally able to get us all in one spot at one time. But we are back at it now, so here we go. Myself, Wes Kane. Got some hands up, 2-minute holds here on the starting line. That's stressful. Wes Kane.
Oh, yeah, that's when you start getting a little nervous. It looks like, all right, he's going to get back in, locked in there.
Locked in and locked that front end down there for the 68.
All right, here we go. Yeah, he's waiting on his bike out there. They're back there working on that bike. Got his hand up. And here we go out there.
All right, that's a different level. We had some riders that did not pull out of the gate, but the 31 has backed out, still get the 2-minute hold. I'm telling you, that is a stressful situation.
Seems like they got it going.
Well, my goodness, how is there 4 or 5 bikes with their hands up right now? That is insane. Normally you see a bike or 2 at most having a problem, but this is quite the holdup here. They will have 2 minutes to get it running, but gonna try to bump start that bike. No.
There they go. No, once they got 1-2, you don't get another one. That's it.
The 2 minutes are up, and we will get to racing very shortly here.
Now, going to be a different kind of, we got a 4-1, you got a 7-1. You got all kinds of scores here. It's going to come down to a mathematical genius to get this one done at the end.
Yeah, we got Vicari, who was out of an earlier race. We'll see if he can rebound. He had to pull off early, had a D and F, but right now it's all about Tim Lopes getting the whole shot mini senior 12 to 14.
Parlez-vous français.
And the 14 to the lead, Aiden Steinbrecher, I believe, very quickly.
Steinbrecher wants redemption.
He does. He's one of the riders there with a 1-7, so all he can do is go out and do what he can and let the chips fall where they may. The 7 may hurt him in this championship, but we'll see as
there's
time will tell.
Going to work. And what'd you say Vicari had?
In this moto, Vicari has a 4-1. In his previous moto today, in Moto 3, he had to get pulled off the track.
So this is a championship run here for him, possibly.
This is going to be his only chance at a championship as he DNF'd one of the earlier motos.
And the way it sits right now would be Steinbrecher, but this is only a smither of the allotted time here.
We got 19
That's
minutes
nothing.
left.
You can't call the game on the kickoff.
Yeah, our time clock does have 19 minutes, but as noted, they will be cut short one lap. So it'll be a little bit different than what's on screen as far as 18 minutes and 53 seconds, but still plenty of time to have some mix-ups in this one as we work through 20 miles of bad road. That's
And Kevin, look at the lines. It seems like there's, as wide as it is, there's only 3 lines going down that straightaway. Inside, the middle, nothing way outside.
Just wait, later parts of the day.
They'll be charging them edges, huh, Kevin?
And we just did a maintenance there. You see a little bit of till mark there in that corner. Fly by the tower. Certain parts of this track, not all of it. Parts of it have been disced up. Little water put down.
Parts unknown.
There are parts unknown. That's where Dory Funk came from.
You better believe
R.I.P. All right, there you go, Steinbrecher. Ballinger, Lopes, Rodriguez, Smith, Murdy, a champion earlier today. So he's got his chest poked out just a little bit going into this one. You got to think.
Listen, early in the week, I called that number 30. I said, this guy's a gamer. He works hard.
Yeah.
He's going to be in it. You know, this guy's podium contention every time he rolls onto the track. But I tell you, he's shown me even more heart than I was expecting, Kevin.
I would imagine, absolutely. Heart is all over that start gate.
My goodness.
I would imagine Steinbrecher, when he went to the line for Moto 3, has to be thinking about how much of an outside shot he would have been with that 7th place in Moto 2.
Yes.
As they run right now, he has control of it. So that's it's going to put a smile on his face. But we also need to see what the 85 can do. Look, he's already in third.
And Vicari back there.
Vicari, Murdy.
Somehow Vicari's starting to drop down now a little bit.
Well, I hope not, because that will be 2 motos in a row for him to drop out of. What a tough
They have him back in 16th right now. Vicari was up there a little bit in that top 10. And now, I can't say it enough. I hate to say it, but it's the dog days of summer here. We've seen it.
When that continuing to drop.
When that lion's head rears up. Want to make sure that's correct, though. They have him in 19th now. Steinbrecher, Ballinger, Lopes, Murdy, Graham, Kirby, Rodriguez, Smith, Boddock, and Leach. Where is Vicari? Still dropping down. He hasn't checked in yet. Something, maybe a failure of some sort. We're hoping the best for Joey. Has plenty of speed coming in.
Well, that's devastating, because that will be 2 times in a row. We need to put our eyes on him from the tower here to make sure that is exactly what's happening. Sometimes there's a little glitch in timing and scoring.
Yeah, I don't want to call that people get excited and it's not really happening.
I know for a fact Moto 3 championship starting to be handed out. He got pulled off the track in his previous moto, so to have 2 poor performances or something wrong with the bike 2 motos in a row, that is wildly devastating for that rider. We'll see and try to keep an eye and give you an update.
Well, we're going to see now as it really locks in on lap number 2 where he falls, and it just keeps going down. He's not coming around.
There he is off the track by the finish line. Look at him going by the
tough break for Joey Vicari.
That's a heartbreaker. Such a crazy week, and now 2 times in Moto 3 he is off the track.
And not what we want for that young man. We saw him bust out Like, he won that first moto by, like, what, 14 seconds?
Yeah,
and you're like,
it was a gap.
Everybody's looking. But believe me, this is not going to discredit his credentials one bit. You still have him on the radar.
Absolutely.
He's got the street credits, but he wants the title, and now it's not going to be in the cards for the 45th running of the Monster Energy National here, presented by Amsoil, and that is devastating no matter, a threat, always will be.
And the parents might get excited if it wasn't his parents, like, oh no, nothing's going to work out now. They saw this, but that is not true. These industry people, these professionals, they know the tale. They've seen it. All they have to do is see you at your best. This stuff happens. That's why it happens out there.
Absolutely. It's part of our game.
They're not
discrediting down here.
Believe me, Monster Mike's going to walk up to me and go, oh, well, Vicari did. No, he's still there. They know he has potential. His credentials, Kevin, K-Dub, you'll stamp those credentials for him, won't you?
Stamp that credential.
Yeah. Megawatt says he's on our team.
Absolutely he is. I tell you, I'm pumped for right now. And sitting in 6th place, the 80 of Easton Kirby. Woo! Got a couple bad starts early. I believe he got a 9th and a 14th or so as far as what he's sitting on. But finally got an opportunity to get up there and show a little bit about the pace he can carry. I think he's turned about 2-minute flat last time around. So hanging tough, got a good start and able to put it to good use. So good for Easton Kirby.
I'm going to give some love to 80 and Steinbrecher.
Please.
Even though he's out front.
Yep.
He's a rider that had a ride early on.
Oh, look, here we go. On screen. Sorry,
it looks like a wrist. Could be a wrist.
Megawatt walking off track.
Could be a wrist. Mike over there. All right, so let's talk about Steinbrecher. Give you an overall view if you don't know. He had some highs early on 4 or 5 years ago. Then he got lows. He got released.
Here. Let's see who's down.
What you got, Kevin Wynn?
Oh, Steinbrecher.
You did not put that on him, West King.
No, I am so sorry, Adrian. I was pumping you up because you have bounced back and ricocheted and put on a stellar performance out here.
Right
Not
now,
just because you're out front, it's because I know the hard work you and your family and Danny Lewis has been doing.
For just a second, we had a 3-way tie for first.
I love it when that happens.
Right now, it's going to be Lopes with 12 points. It's going to be Murdy with 12 points, and it's going to be Steinbrecher with 13 points.
And look at the lap times. They're all in there. It ain't like I was speeding.
And the 89 of, let's see, who's our 89 rider?
Let Steinbrecher catch his breath and regroup. He's got time. And what I was saying, Monster Mike, about Vicari, he might have a little injury over there, but you've seen enough. You know that he's good. If his credentials are stamped with you guys, he's good. He'll be back.
Ballinger, our race leader, also in the running here for this championship. So just 2 riders with 12, 13, and 15. So 3 points going to separate a 4-way battle as we try to decide who's going to win the Mini Senior 1, 12, and 15.
Well, you better watch Murdy right now because Megawatt, you had your eyes on him the first day of practice.
Absolutely.
You said Murdy 30, and he is on a mission right now. So Steinbrecher's got to do a little bit of work. He's got to move up, but like we've always said, those top 4 or 5, they're going to be tough ones to get a hold of.
We got 12 minutes left, K-Dub, and I'll tell you this. You keep your eye on that timing scoring board because it's going to light up like a Keno board in Las Vegas. I will promise you, numbers are going to be coming at us in a hurry.
And they're not going to be double digits. It's going to be singles.
Yeah,
Things
exactly.
are going to start happening. All right, Bangler out front. Lopes, title in hand, tied with Murdy. The tiebreaker is the highest finisher in Moto 3.
Exactly.
Or even if they tie in points, they'll go back to Moto 1 and Moto 2.
Go back to reset.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's all ways they're going to fix this tie.
Yep.
So I believe the tie is going to fix itself.
It'll fix itself.
We got 11 and a half minutes left here, Kevin.
So again, Lopes, Murdy, I personally don't think Steinbrecher, once he regroups, is going to slide around in 5th.
Nah. Like Kevin said, those numbers are going to shuffle like a Powerball here in just a minute, man. They're going to be popping up one after the other.
Hey.
Well, we'll see who gets the jackpot here. And
the cards will shuffle like a blackjack dealer on a Las Vegas gaming table.
Halfway flags will be coming out this lap.
All right, here comes some of your leaders right now. There's Ballinger, the 89 ride. Ballinger. Lopes, Murdy, Graham, Steinbrecher. There's the 85. He buzzes the tower. The 96 comes through. There's Graham. There's Steinbrecher. Needs to pick up a few spots.
It's going to happen.
He's got to pick up a few spots. He's got to get around the 89. But he's got work to do.
Kevin, check out the Bermuda Triangle here in the middle of the afternoon, man.
The only guy that I know is not afraid of that Bermuda Triangle is Wynn Kern. He fishes in it daily. It's like his second home. So if Wynn Kern's parked over there giving you the go-ahead, you're going to be okay to pass. If he's not there, could be trouble.
Captain Kern.
Captain Kern, dude. He's got a boat.
Absolutely.
Murdy's got
He's the yacht master.
Murdy's got this championship in his windshield right here. If he takes the 85, he's going to gain a point that will break the tie. And I don't think he's giving up on going for the race win at this point either, as all three of the riders are in the long short shoot.
Well, Steinbrecher and Graham's got the lower lap time there. 1:57 for Graham, 1:59. It looks like Steinbrecher's now getting back. He's getting his legs up under him again, getting himself pulled back together. I'm sure a little bit of frustration, but you got to let it go. As soon as that backfires, you get through one or two turns, it's full steam ahead.
Yep.
Head back to Storyland on screen there with Bellinger, Lopes, and Murdy.
All right, now Steinbrecher now on the podium with a third overall. Can he? He needs to pick it up. He can't tie because if he doesn't get first and second, he's got to pass these guys.
Now Graham got to get in the mix to make the math that much more difficult. Whoa, nice wheelie there.
Oh, how about that traction, Kevin? Yeah, boy.
You thought it was You thought it was Doug DeMocos doing a wheelie show coming out of the
Wheelie King out here.
Storyland. This story is far from over.
Dude, this
Good
is
drive
insane.
by Murdy right there.
Oh boy, here they go. Murdy, and I'm starting to see Steinbrecher starting to slowly come into the equation.
Yep, absolutely. Pulling right up on this pack. No question about it. Coming into play real quick. Lots of pointing going on as we make our way
here we
into
go.
the Bermuda Triangle.
There's the pass. Are we going to get a twofer here? Yes, we are. Lope's going to... Wow. That Lope's going to slide back 2 positions now. All right, so look at the math. Murdy up to the lead in the championship. That puts him on 11 points.
Yeah, that was costly right there for the number 85.
And now, look, Steinbrecher is in second as they run with 13 points. And Lopes on the 85 is in third with 14 points. So Steinbrecher needs to keep going if he's going to get this championship.
He's got to keep going, and it's still maybe not enough. He's going to need some help. Murdy on top of the board. Can Murdy go 2 for 2? The confidence is there with Murdy.
Oh, absolutely. He's rolling. And look, he's sub 2 minutes again. Him and Graham both. Guys around him running about 2:02:01. Lopes needs to gather it up right now, put himself back in this one.
There he is right there, the 96 of Graham. Graham coming around there. Look at Murdy. Graham could be the spoiler. Graham could get up there and get a little something back there, and then Steinbrecher move in there. This is far from over.
Yeah, great.
It's like hours in the
like sand in the hourglass.
And these are the days of Loretta Lynn.
So
absolutely.
The 96 of Graham, third in this moto, he's not going to be a title contender. I think that 14th is going to kind of seal the deal. He's got 23 points in total right now. He's in fifth, respectable ride, but man, his position and his fight and his success in this moto is throwing a kink in the championship for some guys.
Oh, exactly. No question. And you call it the spoiler, and that's exactly what it is.
Well,
spoils the situation.
Murdy has got to hear him barking back there.
Wow. That lead is gone. That's Ballinger right there. That's the race leader.
Ballinger is color me gone. He's already down the waiver.
No, that's him right there.
All right,
that's the 89. That's
89.
right.
So Murdy's going to
Murdy. Yeah.
It's going to be a hat trick here.
And Graham.
Top 3 are going to reverse.
Look at the top 3 all catching their signals from their mechanics at the same exact time.
Where is Steinbrecher in the equation? Got to be coming down. I think that's Steinbrecher back there.
That's pretty much a 5-way battle, and I think all 5 will be in the long short shoot at the same exact time.
Let's see if that's Steinbrecher.
Yeah, that's Steinbrecher. Yeah, right behind Lopes on our green Suzuki.
Okay.
Our green KTM, excuse me.
They're all 5
in the commandments.
In the 10 commandments. And what commandment do they not need to break?
The first commandment, thou shalt enter with speed. Second commandment, thou shalt not drop the front end. Third commandment, thou shalt stay on top of the commandments.
That's it. You're preaching the gospel there.
And if you break one, they'll break you.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the
Fourth commandment is the commandments fight back.
Yes, they do. We've seen it many times this week, but now they're deep in storyland. And the battle rages as Bellinger's still in the lead, but has company now. And Murdy's been on a roll here for the last couple of laps.
Hey, when Murdy got that championship, he has nothing to lose, K-Dub. Either go broke right now.
Bro, look at the top 5. About 3 seconds.
They're all there.
3 seconds separating the top 5.
And then look at 6th place. Kirby still there, still fighting. All these names change around him. That guy is still hanging right in there in 6th place. To the mountaineer from Spencer, West Virginia, hanging tough here in that 6th spot.
There he is, the old coal miner out there getting it done.
None of these Mini Senior 1 riders flying by the tower. They're all scrubbing that table, getting the wheels back on the ground. 89 still in control through the Bermuda Triangle. Oh, no!
Oh, no.
A miscue. He's got to run.
That opens the door. No, he
slammed that door.
Himself. No, he got it. Still hanging on. Murdy dives to the inside. Oh, he cuts over on him.
Oh, my gosh.
Where is Steinbrecher? Needs to get up in this mix. It's a 5-way battle. Pier 6 brawl erupting. The rough cuts are going at it, Megawatt.
Oh, you better believe that. The gloves are off in this one. It's going bare knuckle as we work our way back into the short straight. Holy cow. Going to enter this left-hander. Who gets the good drive before we get into the commandments?
3 minutes ago, and I'm starting to see the 14 starting to slowly creep up in there.
Well, he's got to if he wants a shot right now. Murdy's got to stay present because he is in control of this championship as they run right now, but he wants the race win right now as he puts the pressure. And look around the outside comes the 96.
Murdy not going to settle by any minutes. You talk about Graham carrying some momentum, taking the long way around. He wants a part of the action too.
Folks at home, if you paid for Flow Racing, you paid for the whole ticket, but right now you're on the edge of your seat.
You better believe that. This thing that we've got going on right now, Ballinger, Murdy, Graham, 1, 2, 3.
And look back.
Oh, a little bobble
look back
again.
one just Megawatt.
Yep.
Steinbrecher has made the pass on Lopes. So now the championship is currently Murdy with 11 points and Steinbrecher with 12.
He needs a
1
pass.
point separating these two.
Yeah.
Hey, we got 3 minutes left.
Steinbrecher
look at this.
Steinbrecher needs to get up there and make a pass.
Murdy now to the lead.
White flag out. White flag out.
Murdy just took the lead on the final lap.
Murdy's trying to go 2 for 2. Murdy's trying to go 2 for 2.
Yeah, he is. Absolutely. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
This one's coming to an end very quickly here as we're through the course. And a little tuck in the front end, but he kept it on 2 wheels, was Murdy.
Look,
1 to go, 1 turn here, boys.
Look,
this is championship.
Radiator Shroud hanging off. Those guys still hanging on. There it is. Checkers fall. Murdy is your Moto winner and your champion. Mason Murdy, you're a Murdy. You have to take 2 titles out of here. Unbelievable. Ballinger, Graham, Steinbrecher, Lopes. Top 5 look like that. It's going to be Murdy, Steinbrecher, the 85 Lopes up on the podium for a 3rd overall. The 89 Ballinger with that valiant effort is going to finish 4th in the overall, and top 5 in the overall is the 96 of Graham. There they are right there. Murdy. That's the way they're going to finish up. Murdy, Ballinger, Graham, Steinbrecher, Lopes, Kirby, Rodriguez, Smith, Olberg, and Stanisic. Your top 10 in the Moto.
Man, that final lap was intense there.
Here's your overall, K-Dub.
There's the overall of the podium. You're looking at it right there. The man on top, Murdy, with a 3.61. Steinbrecher going to be 1.74. And I was going to say about those guys, Lopes as well, running out the podium. Steinbrecher had it cut down to just 1 point in the final lap, and then Murdy stretched it back out to 2. The rest of the top 10 there. Great job for all of those athletes. And what a hard-fought championship there.
Murdy rises to the occasion. And it says it right there on that tape. It says grit. K-Dub, Moto starts out with a 2-minute hold, but lo and behold, it drops, and here they rifle down.
Yes,
a land rush. Go ahead, Kevin.
The Enzo rapid replay. We see Steinbrecher in great position. We were talking about how well the Moto was going for Steinbrecher. And then the twisties.
I tried to keep it going and pump him up. Yeah.
Yeah, well, hey, you have to pump up the guy that's in the front. He looked great to this point.
And he's done a lot of hard work in the last 2 years. Things are going well. Yeah, those guys work hard.
We got to mention Vicari there, and there's Steinbrecher down. That is heartbreaking for him and heartbreaking for Vicari. We got to give that young man credit. He has had some amazing rides this week, but 2 DNFs in Moto 3 in both of his classes. That's a tough week way to end the week. But we still got a lot of action going on here, as there has been passes all the way through. That's Murdy trying to make a run at the lead. The 89 did a great job, Bellinger that is, holding Murdy off for a while. Look at the 30 trying to dart to the inside. But on the final lap, Murdy able to take control of the Moto and take control of the championship. That is the Amsoil Rapid replay of our Mini Senior 1, 12-14.
Great race.
Yeah, it's hard fought for all the riders, all the participants. Murdy fought hard to solidify that championship on the last lap. Steinbrecher was in a great position, went down, stayed in the fight, was a point away from the title for a while. We have already made mention, we will do it again. Vicari having a tough break there.
Yeah.
But the dust has settled, and there's the man, Mason Murdy.
Another nail biter here at the ranch in the 3rd round of motos. Never fails. All right, take it away, Jackie Legs. You're on the podium with our champion.
All right, thank you very much, Wes. We are going to start it out with our 3rd place here in Moto number 3 of this Mini Senior 1 division. Come on up, Dylan Graham. There you go, a bronze medal headed your way here in Moto number 3. Going to be 5th in the championship points. Take us through your week, take us through this 3rd Moto.
Yeah, the week wasn't that good. Just struggled with pressure and everything going on with my hydration, and then ended up getting landed on. But got a 42nd place start. I was dead last and made my moves quick and got into 3rd, and I was pushing for 1st. We were all side by side at the finish line, but I'm pumped.
Well, Dylan, you're going to be headed home with a a bronze medal. That is something to definitely be pumped about. How'd you get it done here in this 3rd Moto? It was a tough one out there. You guys were keeping us on our toes.
Yeah, just try to use different lines to try and get around the field.
Well, that's what it's all about. You're able to get it done. Who you want to thank for helping you get this 3rd place here in Moto number 3?
Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, my mom, my dad, my mechanic Big Mac, everybody from KTM, CeeLo, Ryan Morris, KC Lytle, Leighton Rice, my trainer MX Whip, Mother F, St. James Iced Tea, Toyota Redlands, Giotto Sweet Spot, Melon, Bell Helmets, Danny, Fox Moto, Alex Lips, Connor, Matt, Pro Circuit, WP Suspension, Moto Whips, Oakley, Aaron Kane, everybody back at home, my friends, my family, thank you so much.
All right, everybody, let's hear it for your bronze medalist, Dylan Graham. And now we are going to get our 3rd place in the championship up to the podium. Tim, come on up. Tim Lopes?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. There you go, my man. Go stand front and center. Let's grab some photos, and let's hear it one more time. Tim Lopes. All right, great job, Tim. Now we are going to get our silver medalist here from Moto number 3 up to the podium. Come on up, Waylon Ballinger. And here he is now on his way. The 89 machine getting the job done in Moto number 3. Throw that silver medal on. And let's hear it one more time, Waylon Ballinger. Waylon, a great 3rd Moto for us. Like I said, you guys kept us on our toes. Take us through that 3rd Moto.
Yeah, I mean, I broke my leg really bad. I'm not even supposed to be here, but this is my last race on mini bikes, and but my other motos weren't going too good. So I was just like, man, I gotta send it this moto and show them what I'm made of, because it just feels amazing.
You broke a leg in this one, all right, man. Broken leg and all. You make it count. How does it feel to be leaving here with this silver medal?
Dude, it feels amazing. I had a good 2 weeks of training before this. I worked my butt off every single day, just hoping I could come prove my speed. So, dude, this means so much to me.
You sure did. You earned that one the hard way. Who you want to thank for helping you out and getting you up here?
My mom, my dad, Colleen, Brian, MTF, Jacob, Tony, ODI, Liette, or Bell Helmets, American Moto Salt, and everybody else that helps me. Thank you so much.
He's pumped on that one. Let's hear it for your silver medalist, Waylon Ballinger. All right, now we are going to get our second place in the championship up. We have $500 from Flow Racing headed his way. Come on up, Steinbrecher. And there he is, going to grab a photo front and center. Let's hear it one more time. Aiden Steinbrecher. You're going to be headed home with a little bit of cash from Flow Racing. And now we are going to get our gold medalist here from Moto number 3, as well as your champion here in the Mini Senior 1, 12 to 14-year-old division. Let's hear it for Mason Murdy. There you go, Mason. Throw that gold medal around your neck. You're going to be headed home with a pair of glasses there from Oakley for your favorite lady. You're going to be headed home with an OGO custom bag as well. Got a ton of stuff headed your way. But for now, let's take us through this moto. How'd you get it done? How'd you get this gold medal? How'd you get this championship?
It was a pretty good moto. I got a good start, probably like top 5 or so. Got a bit bunched up on the inside, but got around that outside roller. Probably got up into like 3rd. A couple people in front of me made a couple mistakes, so I used that to pass some, and then rode her home on the last lap to pass Waylon, and then got the dub.
That is what Loretta Lynn's is all about. Congratulations to you. I see you walking with a little limp here. You all right after that one?
Yeah, I was going into Storyland, dabbed my foot, and like kind of twisted and pulled it right off, so knees hurting a bit, but it was 100% worth it for a Loretta Lynn's championship.
No doubt about it. Hey, you laid it all out on the line, and it pays off for you. How does it feel to be leaving here with this championship?
Feels awesome. I won another one about 2 hours ago, so that was my first one. Now we got another one, so it's gonna be great.
Doubling down. Who you want to thank for helping you out and getting the job done not once but twice?
Like thank my mom, my dad, Drew and Jace at VIP, Lynx, TCD, OGs, Nifty 5, Dirt Lab, FMF, Guts, and everyone else that supports me back home. Thank you so much.
All right, everybody. Now it is time to give the man his check. Come on up. Chris McKee with Flow Racing. Gonna have $1,000 headed your way, Mason Murdy. There it is. We'll let him grab the shot of that one. All right, Mason, I got to ask you, what are you going to be doing with that $1,000 you got?
Hopefully save it, but I feel like I might spend it on my e-bike, maybe splurge on myself a little bit.
Hey, I heard you say that one earlier. I'm almost positive that's going to the e-bike. We got $2,000 for an e-bike now. All right, come on up, Willing Brownie, the AMA. Gonna present you with your national championship #1 plate here for this Mini Senior 1, 12 to 14-year-old division. One more time, everybody. Let's hear it for your champion, Mason Murdy.